In a survival situation, every second counts. Injuries and illnesses in the wilderness can escalate quickly, and being miles away from medical help adds serious risk. That's why today, we're focusing on one skill set that could be your lifeline in the wild: wilderness first aid. In this video, I'll cover key reasons why knowing basic wilderness first aid is crucial, and share tips that you can use to keep yourself and others safe until help arrives. Let's jump into the key elements you need to understand. Immediate response is everything. In a remote environment, waiting for help isn't an option. Wilderness first aid teaches you to take action quickly, stabilizing injuries so they don't get worse. Say you or someone in your group has a broken bone, you'll need to create a makeshift splint to immobilize it. Even a small wound can become a major infection risk. Knowing how to clean and dress wounds can prevent it from turning into a life-threatening problem. Assess the situation and your resources. Wilderness first aid isn't just about what's in your kit, it's about what's around you. You might need to use sticks, clothing, or even parts of your gear to make a splint, a sling, or to bandage a wound. You learn to assess the situation and use available resources to improvise. So, while it's great to carry a kit, the most important tool you have is your ability to adapt and make do with what's around. Learn how to treat hypothermia and heat-related illnesses. Temperature extremes are common in wilderness settings, and they can be killers if not managed fast. With wilderness first aid, you'll learn how to recognize and treat hypothermia by insulating yourself with dry layers and seeking shelter, or how to cool someone down if they're suffering from heat exhaustion. Knowing the right steps could mean the difference between life and death when it's just you and the elements. Manage shock and monitor vital signs. Shock can set in after an injury or due to blood loss, and if untreated, it can be fatal. Wilderness first aid teaches you to recognize the signs of shock, like a rapid pulse or shallow breathing. You'll learn techniques to keep the person comfortable and monitor their vital signs, which could buy precious time if rescue is hours away. Communication for rescue. In wilderness first aid, you also learn about signaling and staying calm under pressure. Simple things like creating visible markers, using a mirror to reflect sunlight, or blowing a whistle in intervals can significantly improve your chances of being found. Staying calm and using a structured system to communicate for help is essential when every minute matters. To sum it up, wilderness first aid is about taking quick, smart actions that stabilize injuries, using what's available to you in the environment, and knowing how to respond to the unpredictable challenges of nature. It's more than just knowledge, it's a mindset that could save lives when help is out of reach. If you're serious about exploring the wild, consider taking a wilderness first aid or first responder course. It's hands-on training that could prepare you for the unexpected. So, get trained, pack your gear, and always be ready to stay safe and help others out there.